Welcome to Holistic Health Made Simple, where you will find health solutions to set you free from the overwhelm of diet culture and frustration with the ever-changing health rules. We go beyond the calorie and diet dogma to equip you to be healthy through simple changes to real food, mindset, and lifestyle. Hey, I'm Jolene. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner, wife, furry guardian, and non-bendy yogi. Like you, I spent years chasing skinny instead of health. I finally learned that I needed to take a holistic approach to health and give my body what it needed to thrive. If you are ready to find a health plan that is tailored to you and your current health, solutions that are broken down into simple steps to make it easier to implement, results that are undeniable like more energy, improved mood, better sleep, and fat loss, this is the podcast for you. Pop in those headphones, take a deep breath, and let's get healthy. Hey guys! As we are enjoying all the sunny, warm weather in the Northern Hemisphere, I thought it was the perfect time to talk about hydration. Did you know the most important nutrient over anything else is water? You see, we can live months without food. You can only live days, if that, without water. The water in your cells and bodily fluids make up 60% of your total mass. At least it should. Because water, while being the most important nutrient, dehydration is the most common nutrient deficiency. Most people are walking around dehydrated and they have no clue. Having the right amount of water inside your body is so important because that's what transports all our nutrients into the cells to be used and keep everything running efficiently. It's also responsible for eliminating waste. We don't want all them toxins accumulating in our body. It also helps all the cells communicate together. Again, making everything work efficiently in our body. And it helps protect tissue. You've heard of inflammation, but there's fluid in between a lot of joints. It cushions the bones. It helps our body absorb shocks as well. So it's really important that we have proper hydration. But how do we get there? It's not just about drinking a ton of water. And you can get just as dehydrated by drinking too much water as you can from not enough. Okay, so how do we know if we're dehydrated or hydrated properly? We're always Googling, and Google will come up with drink half your body weight in water. Then the doctors say drink 8-ounce glasses of water, which is a half a gallon almost. Or there's some places that say you need to drink a gallon of water a day. There is no formula to figure out how much water to drink because we don't just get hydration from drinking water. We get it from drinking most fluids. We also get it from our food. So we want to be careful of drinking enough water and not too much water, but there is no set formula. So you got to start learning to listen to your body and seeing the signs of what it's telling you. Hydration is one thing that your body will tell you. Thirst is the biggest way it tells you. If you're thirsty, you're getting dehydrated and your body needs more fluid. So drink some water. But one of the biggest things is that sometimes our thirst is off. So your urine is probably one of the best indicators of hydration. If your urine is a dark yellow color, you need more hydration. If your urine is completely clear, you're on the brink of getting dehydrated by overhydrating. It should actually have a light tinge of yellow. So it should be almost clear, but slightly yellow, if that makes sense. So your body truly tells you that by your urine. Your urine will tell you this. And if you're not urinating and you're sweating a lot, you probably need more hydration. Now, hydration isn't just water, and we'll get into that in a second. There is one other way to tell of hydration, and it's a way that we use, or I was taught with elderly people, is you take the back of your hand and you make a slight fist, and you look at your back of your hand and you kind of pinch the skin together. And if it goes back immediately, that means you're properly hydrated. If it kind of sticks up, that means you're dehydrated. And with dehydration comes a lot of other issues. So we want to make sure that we stay properly hydrated. what is hydration more than just water? Because it truly is a lot more than just drinking water. Hydration isn't just the fact that we have enough liquid in us. We need to have the proper minerals to hold that water in. See, your body's completely in this balance act. So the more water we drink, when the urine gets really clear, you're flushing out things, you're urinating a lot, you're going to the potty a lot. It's flushing out minerals. So we want to make sure that we always have this proper balance. And when we sweat out minerals. So this time of year when it's hot and sunny and we're sweating a lot, we're drinking a lot of water, we're maybe doing outside exercises. Swimming is one that you can't even tell if you're sweating. You want to make sure that you're also replacing the minerals that are called electrolytes. Electrolytes are what helps the water stay inside your body and keep you properly hydrated. One of the easiest ways to do this is to add a pinch of salt to a bottle of water and a squish of lemon and drink it. That's the easiest way to get in some quick electrolytes. Buying electrolyte powder, especially if you're incredibly active or you work outside, will help. There's only a few clean ones that I recommend. One is Ulta, which is you can find almost anywhere. Real Light from Redmond's Real Salt. And then the other one is LMNT. I prefer the last two over Ulta, but Ultima, not Ulta. That's where you get your beauty products. Ultima, because Ultima isn't as clean, but they're all good formulas to keep you hydrated. Having some electrolytes. Do not be afraid of salt. Now, if you're drinking a ton of water, I said that a lot, I know, and you are not having any salt because you think that you need to be on a salt-free diet, your doctor told you that, we'll go over salt in a different day, you're going to have a problem. You are going to be flushing out all these minerals and causing a problem within your body. You need minerals to hold the water into the cells and to do what they need to do. So don't be afraid of taking some kind of electrolyte to help you maintain proper hydration. One of my favorite summertime drinks is taking some ginger slices, boiling it into like a ginger tea, fresh ginger tea, cooling that off, taking a splash of that, like enough for flavor, some lemon juice, and then filling up the rest with water and a pinch of salt and putting it over ice. If you want to sweeten it with your favorite sweetener. And it's like a nice light lemon ginger ale, gingerade. I don't know. It's very delicious and is very refreshing, and it's full of electrolytes to help you stay hydrated. Now, when you're properly hydrated, you're going to notice things like smooth, clear skin. Your mental clarity is a sign of hydration or dehydration if you're getting disoriented. That's a very big sign of dehydration. You're going to have good energy. If you're dehydrated, you get tired. So we want to make sure that we're getting good, proper hydration. And there's a few other things if you want to really kick it up and take it to the next level. One of the things that we want to always kind of keep in the back of our mind, and it's not as easy to do depending on where you live, is water purity. Getting a good water filter that can filter out the heavy metals, the pesticides, the pathogenic microorganisms, things like that. Like, we want to have as clean of drinking water as possible. And sometimes our local municipalities add things in that we actually don't want in there. So then we switch over to bottled water. And from what I learned, depending on where you live, some of the bottled water gets some of those things added into it too, because that's the way the state laws are, at least in America. But we have several different types of water. We have tap water that comes out of your sink. Then you have distilled water, which has no minerals. Now, don't drink solely distilled water, because if there's no minerals in the water, it'll start leaching the minerals out of your body, and that creates a problem for hydration. Spring and mineral water are awesome because they actually have some of the minerals in it. Reverse osmosis is a filtration system that you can have in your house, and that you want to add minerals back because it literally eliminates everything out of the water. So there's drops you can get that is called trace minerals, or you just add your salt back in it. You can probably have to put a little bit more. Sometimes you can let it sit longer so that it actually absorbs the minerals back in it. We want to make sure our water is not mineral free so that it doesn't start leaching minerals out of us, because that's problematic for a lot of reasons. There's things like carbon filtration, which are those things you can add on to your tap, which will filter it through a carbon like Brita. I think the other one's called Pure. I forget. There's a lot of them. There's alkaline water, ionized water. Just make sure that whatever you're getting is clean, pure water and has some sort of minerals. That will help you stay hydrated. We want to always be hydrated. Summer, winter, fall, spring, no matter what it is, keep these in the back of your mind to make sure that you're staying hydrated. Get some good, clean water in you. Yes, you can get hydration from other sources, but water is the simplest way. Add some minerals so that your body thrives. Hydration, it's the key. Water is life. And until next week, friends, bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you found value in what you heard today, I would be incredibly grateful if you could help spread the word. Sharing is caring, after all. Share the podcast with others that will find the information helpful. It's through your support that I can continue to grow and bring more amazing content. And if you have a spare moment, I would truly appreciate it if you could leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback means the world to me, and it also helps others discover my show. I read every review and take your suggestions to heart, so please don't hesitate to let me know what you think. Remember, you can stay connected with me by following me on Instagram or visiting the website at holistichealthmadesimple.com. I love hearing from our listeners, so feel free to reach out, share your thoughts, ideas, and even suggestions for future episodes. See you later.